Okay, next question. Depression is temporary. What is taking you so long? Geez, Louise.
A question I've asked myself about 485 million times. What is taking me so long?
Oof. That one hurts because I ask myself that a lot.
Really, yeah.
I think this is one of those misconceptions that people have where they're like, everyone can feel depressed, right? Even if you don't suffer from depression as a chronic illness, you can feel depressed sometimes,
yeah,
right?
yeah, for sure.
You go through a bad breakup, you lose a job you wanted, you don't get into school, whatever. You're gonna be depressed for a bit. For people who aren't chronically depressed, that goes away. It's true, that's temporary. For people like us, it doesn't matter if we go through a breakup, it doesn't matter if we lose a job, it doesn't matter what's going on externally, we're still gonna keep being depressed.
Yes, it could be temporary, and the fact of the matter is that emotions do change, your brain does change over time, but it's still a lot of suffering, it's still a lot of struggle, it's still a lot of hardship in that time, and that should not be discounted. Yes, maybe in a few years it will get better, right? But that doesn't mean what you're struggling with right now is not valid.
When I started getting help, it took me 4 years of almost going weekly before I actually started seeing positive progress. And to me, that's not so temporary. 4 years is a long time in a person's life. And I'm not saying it's never that it's gone away. Another event might happen in my life and it might come back. So
it's a change. It's a physiological change in your brain. So no, it's not temporary. And for a lot of people, it's a lifelong change in their mind that they have to contend with.
Also, depression is a statehood. It's not like a mood or a feeling where it's fleeting. So it's not something that can just be cured. It's like even when you break a bone or sprain an ankle, you're still dealing with the consequences after.
You wouldn't fault someone for like being in a cast for 8 weeks or, you know, needing a cane to walk or wearing glasses. People wear glasses their whole lives. Nobody's ever like, when are you gonna get over that astigmatism? You know, like why is it so bad that it's taking time?
Right.
Like, yeah.
Sometimes things take time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Every single person is doing, as I said earlier, the best they can. And everybody works through things in their own time.
I guess the optimist in me would say that I had to go through all those things to get to that point where I was so I could be here today. And it did take forever. It took my whole life to do.
One of the worst things we can do for ourselves is convince ourselves that we're okay when we're not, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. You don't want to take a chicken out of the oven half an hour before it's actually ready, right? You need to test the internal temperature and make sure that thing is actually cooked or you're going to poison yourself.
Food safety, yes.
And so, like, why do you think you can do that with your brain?
Yes, my brain is not done cooking.
No.
You Can't Ask That. Now streaming on AMI+.